I'm Joyce, and today we're going to do an English trifle. And a lot of people look at a trifle and think, oh my gosh, that's hard to make. It's one of the easiest desserts you'll ever make, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. And I think this dessert, as well as a number of other desserts, probably was created to use up things that were going stale or berries that were going bad. And rather than throwing them out, they probably thought, what can I do with this? Because I've done that before, and I've seen berries in my refrigerator and I realized I'm not going to get to use them the way I want to. What am I going to do? And I have a story to tell about my daughter, because when she was home and in high school, she would come home to see what we were having for dinner every night, and it either made her day or broke her day. And this one night she was looking in the refrigerator and she got the cream out. She said, "Mom, this is spoiled." And I said, "I'll take care of it. I know it is." So instead of throwing it out, I put sugar with it and made a cream out of it and put it over strawberries, which was the very best dessert she had ever had. And I said, imagine that, Lisa. But anyway, I'm going to show you how easy it is. This is a trifle bowl, and it looks best if it's in a trifle bowl because we're going to layer things. What I have here is a cake, and this cake I actually baked for the occasion. It's not old, it's not stale, but if I had a stale cake, I'd be using one. And you just put a layer of the stale, or of the cake in the bottom, cover up the bottom. And then you put a couple of dollops of Cool Whip, and you can use whipped cream though too, if you want to. And then you put a couple of dollops of pudding, and this is instant pudding. This is the kind of pudding that you just stir the milk into it and let it go. 5 minutes, you've got pudding. And then you put another layer of cake. The other real easy one to do, I mean, you can do this with anything. I'm using chocolate cake, but what's really good is if you use white cake or a white, what am I trying to think of? The cake with a tube in the middle of it. An angel food cake. And have strawberries or raspberries and put some sugar with them and make them kind of like a little soupy bit, and put them in with the cream. In this case, I think I would actually do the cream. And that's delicious. Makes a good summertime dessert. One time I made this. I don't remember what all ingredients I did put in it, but I do know that one of the things I put in it were candy bars. Just little chunks of candy bars. And man, did people love that. Actually, I'm going to put the pudding before I put the Cool Whip in, because I want to spread the Cool Whip kind of as a topping for it. Just kind of spread that out a little bit so it's kind of all white at this point. It's kind of like doing frosting a cake. You just have to get in every corner, every side. And then the creme de la creme of it is that you take almonds, and these are slivered almonds, and you just put them over the top. You could use walnuts, you could use pecans, you could use sliced almonds as well.
Toasted.
And these are toasted. And they just kind of make it perfect. I used to tell people to post their nuts until they could smell them, but that's a little too much because by then they're almost burnt. You don't want to do that, but you don't want to walk away from them either. These were in the oven at 350 for 5 minutes, and I looked in and I could see that they were getting brown, and I took them out. So there we go. It's an English trifle. Bon appetit.